Hey guys, it's Brittany and welcome to my channel. Until then, it has been quite a while since I have done any kind of upload on my channel, so I'm doing my best to be intentional about uploading. I decided to do Vlogmas this year and I'm doing a couple other things, so we'll see how things go. But I kind of thought this would be a great way to revamp and refocus going into the new year. Apologies ahead of time if you're hearing any kind of noise. One of them is my tank that's got my turtle in it, so that's just the filters going off. And then I have a neighbor who's got like a new sound system, so every so often, if they're not walking loud, then they have their movies or something like that going off. Anyway, as far as today goes for the first day of Vlogmas, I thought it would be great to just talk about like doing like a life audit. Two of my favorite people that I follow on YouTube would be Michelle B and Lavender. And I usually use their materials, Lavender specifically, when it comes to trying to focus on just things that have to do with my life overall and trying to set goals and going after them. And I thought it'd be great to do, to kind of start off December with kind of doing a life audit. I kind of want to do like a 2 or 3-parter thing in my life audit as I'm thinking about and brainstorming what my goals might be or what I want things to look like for my life. And so as far as like the first section or the first chunk of this life audit, what I wanted to focus on is basically where I'm at right now in my life, where it is that I would like to be, and then focus on the specific parts of my life that are kind of important to me right now. Would be like my overall health, like mental and physical health, my finances for sure, because they are not great, but I have been working pretty diligently to try to, right now I've been working on like just being more mindful of how I'm spending. I've not been really working on so much like how I'm saving, that kind of thing. So working on that, I'd say for sure I'd want to focus on what my career is, like what I want to do with my life, because I've kind of just been in this back and forth of not really knowing what it is I want to do, or I'll have an interest in something but I don't strongly pursue it. And then aside from those things, I think the only other thing would be, let me see, I said my health, my finances, career, and then I think the last thing would be just my spiritual walk, because I am a believer. And one of the big things that big changes that I made in my life some years back at this point was that I stepped down as a leader in Bible study fellowship. And so that was like a big decision. It was a good decision, but I am feeling now in a spot where I just need to have a richer, deeper walk. And so I really want to look into what that's going to look like. So as far as like my whole life audit situation and just looking things over, setting new goals, I do want to use some different tools. I do have my Artist of Life workbook. I do need to find that because I believe I have that with me. I'm not sure. I've got to double check. But I know for sure that I have my Life Map Weekly. And so I got this as a gift from my mom maybe like a year or two after Michelle B had launched it. I just have not used it. So I've had this for a few years at this point. But I've not written in it. I've not, like literally there's nothing that I've done in this book just yet. And even my, in my Artist of Life book, like there's just nothing in here. Even in my Artist of Life book that I don't have like the latest one. I really do kind of want to get the latest Artist of Life book, but I do have one that's maybe like an 8th or a 16th written in or done. I do have the planner, like the weekly planner, so I'd like to try to incorporate using that as well. But right now I'm going to start with this. I'm going to use both for sure, this and the Artist of Life workbook, but I want to just be more intentional, and I really was excited about using this But we've been moving here and there as my mom's been traveling for work, and I just work wherever I can whenever we go from assignment to assignment. And I want to just be more intentional about using the book and making sure that I am as intentional as possible about using whatever like application questions or things like that to apply in my life so that I can be making different strides towards meeting my goals, and just changing how things are. So let's just kind of do like a quick like flip through, like nothing in depth, just something kind of quick on the Life Map weekly book. So I do like it because it's already like, it's pretty straightforward. She does explain how to use the planner itself, give some information about it. One of the things I used to talk about in like really old past videos that I've done, especially when I used to teach Bible study to my young kiddos, was about shifting your mindset when we're talking about applying different things. And so I love that she has a section in here about shifting your mindset. And then there's just some other things in here as well. I like this too, like just different prompts, just to kind of help you when you're kind of stuck and trying to figure things out, figure out a different system, or you're trying to shift your mindset, or you're trying to think of a different way to tackle a goal. I like having a prompt that might be just a different way to approach some different things. And then she does have resources for you to be able to just be more plugged in and connected to other people and have the resources you need if you feel stuck. And then, like I said, it's really straightforward. So I feel like each section already tells you what to expect and how to use each section. And the Artist of Life workbook for sure is the same way. So throughout the course of December, for sure I will be popping up throughout different days and just kind of working through the workbook. Like I said, I've had this one for a while. I do believe Michelle has launched a new one. It's kind of like the Life Map 2.0, and I believe it's where you can also have it digitally as well as like a hard copy. So I'm sure she has improved on it. As much as I would like to get the new version, I'm going to hold off on purchasing that until another time, possibly the next year. Trying to, again, that kind of falls within my finances and the things that I'm focusing on for that. And then just to kind of close things out, I think, and I'm just kind of doing this particular video on the fly, but as far as like where I'm at now, I do feel like I'm in a good space in that I am very much aware of what it is that I'm doing, meaning that I'm not, I don't know if you've ever had that experience of when you're just kind of going through life, just going through the motions. You're just doing enough to kind of make it from point A to point B, or you're just functioning for the sake of functioning. And so I don't feel like I'm in that place anymore. I was in that place some time ago, and I felt off and on blue, off and on kind of depressed, I would say. Very much stuck in a rut. And so even though I kind of have moments where I do feel a little blue, or like I feel like I'm not where I would like to be, I'm in a better headspace in that I'm aware of what I'm doing, and I'm not being so judgmental on myself. And I'm giving myself a break. I'm giving myself grace that you did good today, you showed up today. So like today I'm not feeling all that great. I've been like really achy, sore. We did have a great like Thanksgiving holiday. We spent it with family, but kind of coming back from the trip and like having to unpack, like I'm still needing to unpack and all that kind of stuff. I'm just feeling a little tired from like the holidays. And we still have Christmas and New Year's to get through. But I'm not as hard on myself as I usually am. I'm not laying in the bed like I would be. And I'm getting up and functioning, and I'm like actively thinking what it is I'm doing throughout the day. So that's kind of where I'm at now. Like I know kind of what's going on, and I feel like I can approach things. I feel like I can approach things in a good way where I can be as present as possible when I'm doing like my Life Map workbook. I feel like I'll be able to really pour into what it is that I need to do and be just as intentional. And as far as where I would want to be, like right now, I can't give any specifics. Like, I know I want to have like money in my savings. I know that I want to be more mobile and have the freedom to travel a little bit more, have a little bit more independence, financially, to be able to travel. That's something that I've been wanting to do, like travel on my own. I am traveling with my mom within the States, but I want to be able to do that as well, and have like a better handle on my career, what it is that I want to do. Like, obviously I'm creating content right now, and I do need to be more consistent in that so that I can make an income off of it, so that I can better track what it is that I'm doing, so that I have a visual diary to see those things. But I also need to be diligent in what I want to do outside of creating content and what that looks like. And so that's kind of where I'm at right now. That's just like a general synopsis. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of sit and do like a quick little upload for you guys and just share what I'm doing. I don't know if you guys are doing the same thing, if you're kind of looking at what your year has looked like and what you're going to go into the new year doing, but you are more than welcome to join me. Let me know down in the comments, you know, what that looks like for you if you are trying to do that, like kind of get yourself prepped for the new year and what it is that you want to work towards, if you're already reflecting on where you're at now versus where you're wanting to be. But yeah, that's going to do it for now. I don't want to make like a super long vlog. I am not that skilled just yet to create like super long Vlogmas videos that are like completely edited and have all the dings and whistles and things like that. But yeah, anyway, that's going to do it for now. I will end it here, and I will check in with you guys tomorrow with a new video. All right, until then, bye.